Good evening, everybody, and thank you for being here. This is a long anticipated meeting where we would like to unveil for you Penny Forward's new 2024 through 2026 strategic plan. I'm Chris Peterson, founder and CEO of Penny Forward. I'm wearing my Penny Forward t-shirt tonight. And I love this design because in addition to the two white canes, the copper penny and the penny forward wording on it, it also includes stars, which sort of symbolizes reaching for the stars and becoming bigger and better than we are today. And that's really what this strategy that we're about to unveil is going to set us up to do. So here's what's going to happen. In a moment, I am going to share my screen and I'm actually going to turn my speech on and read through the first 4 pages of our strategic plan. Those describe our mission, vision, guiding principles, and goals. And we'll talk about the action plans we've put in place or that we want to put in place to achieve those goals. And then we'll open it up to members of the board and to Jeremy Grandstaff, our facilitator throughout this process, to comment on the planning process and the plan itself. Now, if you'll give me a moment, I will share my screen here and I will begin reading, or I will begin having NVDA rather read the strategic plan, which now for those of you with vision should be up on your screens as well. So here it goes.
Heading Level 2 Mission. Penny Forward is a nonprofit organization founded and led by blind people. Through education, mentoring, and mutual support, we help each other learn to confidently navigate the complicated landscape of personal finance. Heading Level 2 Vision. Penny Forward envisions a world where blind people are financially secure, have the financial capability to confidently weather hard times, take advantage of life-changing opportunities, and more powerfully impact causes they care deeply about. Heading Level 2 Guiding Principles. 1. Inclusivity. We create an environment where inclusivity is not just a buzzword, but a fundamental commitment. We champion accessibility and diversity within our workplace and beyond. To Penny Forward, blind includes all levels of blindness and/or all people who possess diverse physical and sensory abilities. 2. Empowerment. We believe in the capabilities and talents of blind individuals, recognizing our potential to attain financial security through gainful employment or entrepreneurial endeavors. 3. Equity. We help to build a more equitable economic landscape by collaborating with organizations led by individuals from the blind, disability, and minority communities. 4. Focus. We dedicate our efforts to initiatives that fulfill unmet needs of our community, amplify our impact, and create diverse revenue streams. 5. Innovation. We meet people where they are by embracing fearless experimentation, exploring uncharted territories, and pioneering novel educational approaches. 6. Community. We believe none of us should journey alone. Our strength emanates from the relationships we build and the space we create to learn from each other. Heading Level 2 Goals. 1. Reputable education, programs, and offerings, create in-house, and collaborate with partners to produce engaging and accessible content that strengthens the financial independence of blind people and demonstrates our capabilities. 2. Strong brand and communications, collaborate with partners to increase awareness of Penny Forward and create opportunities for our community to meaningfully engage in our work. 3. Long-term growth and success, build the capacity of Penny Forward to ensure our funding, partnerships, volunteers, and staff are poised to support the goals and initiatives of the organization.
That is the mission, vision, goals, and guiding principles. And now I'd like to take you through the action plans we put in place for each goal, starting with goal number 1.
Heading Level 2 Goal Action Plans. Heading Level 3 Goal 1. reputable education, programs, and offerings, content team.
So the first goal, reputable education, programs and offerings. And this
Eric has joined
section
the
of the document is laid out in the form of tables.
table with 9 rows and 3 columns. Row 1, column 1, action.
So there are 3 columns. The first column is the action itself.
Column 2, who's involved.
The second column is called who's involved.
Column 3, measure of success.
And the third column is called measure of success.
Edge of table.
So
action.
I will go through each row in the table in that order, starting with the first action.
Row 2, ensure that all materials produced within Penny Forward are in an accessible format. Column 2, board, staff, membership. So
that first column was the action. Make sure that all of our content is in an accessible format. And the second column is who's involved.
Board, staff, membership.
All of us really are involved, the board, the staff, and the membership.
Column 3, have 2 individuals review content before it is published. All organization materials are accessible by the members served. Edge of tape. Row 3, understand needs, content wanted, and how people are finding us.
So that's the action. Who's involved?
Column 2, clients, members, stakeholders, social media.
And the measures of success.
Column 3, annual membership survey. Look at social media metrics. Include. Column 3, annual membership survey. Look at social media metrics. Include. On the membership form, a question related to how members heard about us. Data gathered helps leadership better understand what members want, what they want to pay for, and how we can continue to provide content that will meet needs. Edge of. Row 4, establish a regular cadence for content creation that will meet needs.
So that's the action. Who's involved?
Column 2, staff, content creators.
And the measures of success.
Column 3, 4 courses per year. Look at the current course completion data and plan courses around that.
The next action.
Edge of. Row 5, in addition to the written courses, create videos where material is read and discussed to better connect individuals with different learning styles through other avenues.
Who's involved?
Column 2, content creators.
Measures of success.
Column 3, create 3 videos for every course. Positive results from YouTube analytics.
Next
Edge
action.
of. Row 6, develop a toolkit to show our community's capabilities.
Who's involved?
Column 2, community members, content readers.
Measures of success.
Column 3, have 3 testimonials, demonstrate assistive technology, present a call to action and state why it is important, present solutions. Row 6,
Next action.
edge of table, develop content outside of just web delivery.
Who's involved?
Column 2, members, content creators.
And measures of success.
Column 3, look at current podcast data and correlate whether the podcast is drawing people to Penny Forward or if Penny Forward is drawing people to the podcast. How do we find people who need Penny Forward, but who have not found us yet? We may be able to measure this by an increase in podcast traffic. Does increased podcast traffic correlate to an increase in visits to the website?
The next action.
Edge of table. Raise the content bar. Open up a discussion one night a month for a higher level discussion on topics, investing 102, investing 2.0, stock tips, etc. Engage higher level experts in such discussions.
Who's involved?
Column 2, members, outside experts.
And measures of success.
Column 3, new offerings implemented in Q3 2024, increased attendance. Evaluations indicate positive results and increased learning. Edge of
Next
table.
action.
Row 9, implement more exclusive, formal, small group coaching sessions, using accredited people as presenters.
Who's involved?
Column 2, members, outside experts.
And measures of success.
Column 3, new offerings implemented in Q4 2024, increased attendance. positive evaluation. Not column 3 new offerings implemented in Q4 2024, increased attendance. Column 3 new offerings implemented in Q4 2024, increased attendance, positive evaluations.
So that is the action plans we plan to put in place to increase our reputable content and programs. The next goal.
Goal 2, strong brand and communications team. Collaborate with partners to increase awareness of Penny Forward and create opportunities for our community to meaningfully engage in our work. Heading level 3.
And the action plan.
Table with 8 rows and 3 columns. Row 1, column 1, action. Row 2, create and implement an outreach plan to connect with schools and agencies supporting BVI individuals, including identifying other organizations who are supporting financial literacy efforts for the blind and visually impaired.
Bedtime.
And who's involved?
Column 2, agency directors, school leadership, other stakeholders.
Measures of success.
Column 3, find contacts for agencies, schedule and attend a minimum of 20 meetings with agencies each year, make initial contact with every agency director in 2024.
Next
Edge
action.
of row 3, increase direct interaction with summer, youth, adult camps/programs.
Who's involved?
Column 2, adult and youth program leaders, center directors, agency leadership.
And measures of success.
Column 3, identify at least 2 programs annually and ask to be a part.
Next action.
Row 4, row 4, publish public newsletter by row 4, publish public newsletter by email and to NFB Newsline. Column 2, NFB, social media, members.
Measures of success.
Column 3, published monthly, increase in readership and awareness. Row edge of table.
Action.
Increase exposure and direct engagement at relevant national conferences and state conventions. Column 2, members, NFB, ACB, AFB, APH, and other relevant groups.
Measures of success.
Column 3, 12 events each year attended.
Next action.
Row edge of table. Increase our connections to and awareness within minority group spaces, included appropriate extension connections.
Who's involved?
Column 2, minority groups, extension connections.
And measures of success.
Column 3, connect with at least 2 per state each quarter.
Next action.
Row edge of table. Increase impact and engagement on social media.
Who's involved?
Column 2, social media influencers, membership, other stakeholders.
And measures of success.
Column 3, at least 1 interaction per month with new social media groups and influencers, add 500 more Facebook followers annually and get 500 subscribers to public newsletter by end of 2024. Row 8, advertisements or edge. Row 8, advertise on and provide content for blindness radio stations. Column 2, blindness radio station leadership, members.
And measures of success.
Column 3, advertisements or content on 3 blindness radio stations heard 6 times per day. Edge of table.
So that is the action plan for goal 2, strong brand and communications, and that will be the communications team. And here is last but not least, goal number 3 and its action plan.
Goal 3, long-term growth and success, finance and operations team. Build the capacity of Penny Forward to ensure our funding, partnerships, volunteers, and staff are poised to support the goals and initiatives of the organization. Heading level 3.
And here's its action plan.
Table with 6 rows and 3 columns. Row 1, column 1, action. Row 2, secure diverse and stable funding. Column edge of table.
Who's involved?
Column 2, foundations, grantees, grant writer, other funders.
Measures of success.
Column 3, we are 75% grant funded. Annual operations budget targets include 2024 equals $150,000, 2025 equals $300,000, and 2026 equals $500,000.
Next action.
Edge, row 3 transition to a paid staff organization. Column 2 board, staff, funders.
Measures of success.
Column 3 full-time executive director by Q1 2024. Executive director guides the additional staff hires so that there are appropriate staff focused on delivering content, communications, technology, and funding by 2026. Edge of table.
Next
Transition
action.
to row 4 form advisory committee. Column 2 board, other stakeholder groups.
And measures of success for Form Advisory Committee.
Column 3 committee formed by 2024. Committee represents the microcosm of relevant stakeholders.
Next action.
Edge, row 5 strengthen the board and the board's impact.
Who's involved?
Column 2 board members, outside facilitator/trainer.
And measures of success.
Column 3 adopt board responsibilities document by 2024. Conduct an annual board training.
And next action.
Edge of row 6 grow and diversify the board in order to increase organization opportunities.
Who's involved?
Column 2 current board, potential board members, new partners and stakeholder groups.
Measures of success.
Column 3 board represents the diversity of the members we serve. Transition from a working model to governance model by 2025. 30 engaged board members by 2026. Edge of table.
Next action.
Edge of table.
Oh, that's the last action.
Edge of table.
So that
Board represents the diverse.
concludes, I'm sorry, I'll stop that now. That concludes the reading of the strategic plan. I now would like to turn it over to Penny Forward Vice President Liz Botner for her comments on the plan and the process. And again, I really appreciate all of the work that many of you and the board have put into making this strategy a reality. Liz?
Thank you everyone for being here. Because of all of you, it is apparent that we have a plan, and I firmly believe that we could not have done it and cannot continue to do it without your input. So I'm grateful to every single one of you who has been with us from the beginning and has come back. And to those of you who maybe this is your first or second time here, thank you as well. It takes a village, and there was an ongoing saying when we first started this as a board in terms of planning things, and that was/is, trust the process. And I was willing to trust it from the beginning, but for anyone who may be skeptical, it is my hope that in seeing what we have just laid out for you today, that the process does indeed work. So thank you to all of you. Thanks to all of us. Everyone in this room, I think, deserves a round of applause because we did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. Now I'd like to get some comments from Penny Forward Treasurer Eric Yarberry, if he's here.
Yep, I'm here.
There you go.
Yep. No, I will second Liz, and it is so exciting to know that we've made it through this process, and I get very excited thinking about all the potential that Penny Forward has, and just to know that we are the only organization serving blind individuals and their financial literacy needs, which is a huge part and a huge need of our community. And thank you guys.
Thank you, Eric. Penny Forward Program Coordinator and Board Member Mo Carpenter, would you like to make some comments?
I just want to echo what everyone else said, and I'm so grateful that you're here and that you guys believe in us and that we have a bright future ahead of us.
Thank you, Mo. Certified Financial Planner and Penny Forward Board Member Kane Brolin. Kane, would you like to make some comments?
Yeah, just in addition to echoing what they've said, I think that a process like this has really sort of helped me out. I'll tell you, in all the things that I've done as a small business owner, I really haven't ever taken a disciplined approach to creating a strategic plan like this for anything else that I did with serving broadly constituents and things like that. So I think going through this process has taught us probably not only a lot about the people that we intend to serve, but has helped us to come up with a framework for problem solving and a guidepost for measuring whether we're on track or off track, even if you go forward into 6 months or a year. So this is probably something I never would have thought to just undertake by myself, but it's been fun to go along for the ride.
Thank you, Kane. Last but not least, well, second to the last, but not least, Penny Forward board member Naeem Abu Al Hawa.
Hi. We are, collectively as a board grateful for all those constituents who took the time to give us their perspectives on what is the most effective way to provide that framework for financial literacy. And we really look forward to having all of y'all who have joined us for the summit and new constituents continue to be on this journey with us. So a collective thanks and sincere gratitude for everyone who's given us from their time on these successive Wednesday evenings.
Thank you, Naeem. These are the last words you're going to hear from me for a while, and I'm going to turn it over to Jeremy Grandstaff, who facilitated the strategic planning process, to guide us through the rest of the meeting. But I want to let you know two things. The first being that you can read this plan yourself by visiting pennyforward.com/strategy. The first 4 pages of the strategic plan, which really make up the bulk of the actual plan, are available right on the web page. It's what I'm sharing on the screen right now for those of you who have some vision. There is also a downloadable Word document that contains the full strategic plan along with supporting documentation. We will be working with a copy editor to ensure that the document is formatted correctly and presented correctly. We hope to have that done by the end of the month. In the meantime, we wanted to get it up in sort of final draft format for you to review. So if there are any typos or any other issues with the document, please feel free to let us know so that we can fix them right away, but also know that we realize that it's still, to a certain extent, a work in progress. However, the content will not change. We're really just talking about fixing typos and formatting issues and making it visually pleasant to look at this point. And also, because this is very important, fully accessible to screen reader and Braille users. That's the last that you're going to hear from me until the close of the meeting. I now want to turn it over to Jeremy Grandstaff, who has graciously been guiding us through the planning process since I want to say around March or so. And he has some activities for us after his remarks.